If you guys didn't know, I just launched a second channel with exclusive bonus Call of Duty content. Ring around the rosy on your ass, bud. And more. Click the link in the description, go over there and subscribe. Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Infinite Warfare video. Now today's video is actually going to be on some Infinite Warfare zombies, and I'm not really a zombies channel. I mostly focus on multiplayer stuff, but I do like to play zombies every once in a while with my buddies. You know, it started back in Black Ops 1 for me, is when I first started getting into zombies. Of course, I've also played World at War zombies, but you know, Black Ops 1 was the one I really started playing with my friends. And what I have for you guys today is some early footage of the Rave in the Redwoods new Infinite Warfare zombies map. And right here you can see, if you're wondering what the heck just happened on the screen, I just went into Rave mode. So essentially what that is you go into Rave mode, the colors are absolutely crazy, your weapon is crazy, all the enemies are crazy, all the zombies are crazy, and everything on the map turns into a complete rave. And that's essentially what this map is designed. It's designed at a place called Bear Lake, which is basically like a cabin in the woods sort of getaway, summer getaway, and it's basically made for teenagers who go there and go to raves and stuff like that. And it's a really cool map. Honestly, this one is one of the most creative and coolest zombies maps I've ever seen myself. And how I got this footage is I went to Infinity Ward early. In this game, I'm playing just me and my buddy Elite Shot in the gameplay you're seeing right now. And I was just messing around on zombies. So how this map starts is it starts out a little bit different. You don't start out with a pistol. You start out with a melee weapon of your choice. Now, in the cabin that you start out with, you can either choose between a golf club, a machete, there's a few other things, a baseball bat, or there's one other thing I can't remember right now, but you basically get to pick the melee weapon you start out with, and this weapon lasts really long. It's one-shots people. I was one-shotting people, I think on like level 7 even, so you have a lot of time to stack up money. And usually what I do with money is I just open, open doors and run around and, unlock everything, try to turn the power on, your traditional zombie stuff. What you're seeing right now is the Sasquatch round, which is basically like the dogs from other zombies. You always have that one round, and this is on this map, it is Sasquatches, which just completely fits with the theme of this map. Also, there's like a boss guy on this map called the Slasher. There's a bunch of cool stuff. Once again, I don't know the most about zombies, but all I know is this is definitely one that I'm going to be playing with my buddies, all my buddies who get this map pack. And this is actually early footage. This is available in the DLC, which comes out tomorrow. And that of course comes with the 4 multiplayer maps as well as this zombies map. Now this one is really cool. It is essentially just a big circle, so you'll find yourself, the first few games are really fun to explore the map. Then after that you're sort of just running in circles and training the zombies in a more traditional way. But what I do on this map, or at least some beginner strategies, are just use those melee weapons. There's no point in buying a weapon off the wall because the melee weapon just kills them in one shot, and you should not be going down with that. And then of course unlock everything, turn the power on, start to get your perks, and that's when you can start using weapons, because once the melee weapon goes from a 1-shot to a 2-shot, you are instantly screwed over, and that's when it's time to buy some weapons and start using normal weapons on the walls. This definitely is a cool map. I'll leave you guys with some more footage to watch. You guys can see some more Rave mode. You guys can see me use different weapons and explore different parts of the map. I'll let you guys watch the gameplay as much as you guys want to. Of course, this zombies map is early footage. This is a pretty cool map. Check it out, guys. You guys can watch, a minute more. You guys can watch 5 minutes more. It's up to you guys. I'll leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay so you don't have to hear me blammering all over it. But I definitely do think this is probably in my top 3 zombies maps ever. Once again, I'm not the biggest zombies fan, but, I love the traditional zombies. And zombies for me is something that I don't like to grind it out solo, but if I have 3 or 4 buddies that want to play, of course I'm going to get on and play with them, because it's sort of something where you can sit back, chill, and just play with some friends and have some funny moments and stuff like that. So drop a like on this thing, guys. I really appreciate if we could smash up 2,000 likes. That would be awesome for all this early DLC. This is my last video covering the early DLC because it of course comes out tomorrow. They save zombies for last. Drop some likes, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. That's about it, guys. Subscribe for Cookie and Don't Lookie. Enjoy the gameplay.